Jaron Boots Ennis gets a big victory this past Saturday in his hometown of Philly against Karen Chikotson. But did Boots Ennis show enough chinks in the armor to get the other 147-pound champions to actually step up and get some unification fights going? Let's have a conversation about it. It's your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. And the topic for today is Jaron Boots Ennis. Now, he got a victory this past Saturday over Karen, and I don't think anybody questioned whether he was going to get the victory or not. He went in there, took care of business. But Boots Ennis did get hit with some shots. Karen did respond. Karen did not get on his bicycle and ride around the ring all night like he did in the first fight. Did Boots Ennis get hit with enough shots? Did Boots Ennis show enough flaws in his game in this fight to actually get the other champions at 147 pounds to possibly get into some unification fights? Now, I know a lot of people are talking about Boots Ennis. A lot of people are saying that he's overrated. A lot of people saying that he's not the boogeyman or the invincible guy that people are saying. And if you're Boots Ennis or you're a Boots Ennis fan, this is exactly the talk that you want. This is exactly the talk that you want, because the fighter that has that aura about him that he's an invincible guy, he's just this all-time great. They have a very hard time finding fights. Boots has had a difficult time finding fights. Tried to get Brian Norman Jr. in the ring, and that didn't work out. Tried to get Mario Barrios in the ring. That didn't work out. Tried to get Stan Jonas in the ring. That didn't work out. Tried to get a fight at 154. That didn't work out because everyone was looking at Boots Ennis and was like, he's the guy that just has this aura about him that he's just invincible. So this fight against Karen that went down this Saturday, I hope that people think that Boots is not invincible. I hope that people think that Boots is a beatable guy at 147 pounds, because we need that excitement back at 147. Bud is not at 147 anymore. Spence is not at 147 anymore. And we got a new crop of talent at 147, and nothing sparks up a division more than unification. You got Mario Barrios, you got Imantas Stanionis, and then you got Brian Norman Jr. Now, hopefully after watching this fight with Karen, hopefully Brian Norman Jr. and his dad, Brian Norman Sr., would actually come back to the table and actually make that fight. Brian Norman Jr. has history with Boots Ennis. They sparred together before. They're familiar with each other. So really shouldn't be no surprises in that fight. But Brian Norman Jr. has a major, major opportunity to be unified in the division if he honestly believes that he can beat Boots Ennis. You got Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios is going to fight Abel Ramos coming up. If he gets that victory, Mario Barrios could take his shot at Boots Ennis. And Barrios is a good fighter. Barrios is a good fighter. Quality opponent. That's a good fight for Boots Ennis. That's a good unification fight. I'm watching that. I'm definitely watching that fight. And Imantas Stanionis has been a good fighter for a while. He don't have a whole lot of fights, but he's been solid in all the fights that he's had. He was supposed to fight Virgil Ortiz. That got postponed a couple times, kind of delayed his career a little bit. But Stanionis is back at it, He's a champion. And I think that is a good fight for Boots and it's a good unification fight. All I'm saying is Boots is not an invincible fighter. He's a very physically talented fighter, and he's a champion at 147 pounds. If Karen is able to put some hooks on Boots, this should give Stan Jonas, this should give Mario Barrios, this should give Brian Norman Jr. the confidence to actually sign up for a unification fight and feel like they have a legit chance to win. Boots getting all this negative talk, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It should actually get him some better fights. Let's talk about it. Let me know in the comments section. It's your boy Five. I'm out.